hopefully. Let me know if you can see me in the chat. Would really appreciate it. Okay. All right. I think we are live this time around. Hey, Arshajit. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you can hear me. Just want to make sure I have the audience now. I started over the stream and it crashed. Hey, Frostlands. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, my PC's gone into potato mode. So sorry about that, guys. Really sorry about the delay, guys. We'll be starting in the next 1 minute. Terribly sorry. My PC is acting really funny today. Guess it got too excited about the Tourney coming up from tomorrow. I hope you haven't lost me. Yeah, hopefully not. All right, so I'll just open it here. Okay, guys. So we'll start with what we have to make sure there's no further delays because the stream's going to be long enough as it is. So, guys, the topics for today, of course, the Winter Tourney. We're going to be talking about the rules and regulations in depth to make sure everyone has them straight at the end in the Q&A section. If you have any questions regarding the rules, please feel free to ask. Or if you want me to stop and clarify something, just ping the question and I'll try my best to clarify it. And then we'll, of course, be talking about the prizes as well. Then I hope you guys are excited about the next event, next set of events that we'll be hosting. So that'll be the CCE roster and the CCE boot camp. Chief, yeah, the link sort of ended. Sorry about that. I'll just reshare the links. I would really appreciate if one of you can reshare the link in the groups. In the meanwhile, so yeah, coming back, then we'll be talking about the CC bootcamp. That's something new that we've come up with. We sincerely hope that you like it and enjoy it. Then of course, finally the fixtures for the winter tourney, and then we go live with the Q&A. So moving on, guys, we all know the winter tourney is from the 19th to 27th. Just to clarify for all the participants and viewers, the events are only on Saturdays and Sundays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hey, Psychics Gaming, thank you so much for tuning in, bro. Okay, so before we talk about the action, let's talk about the rules. Make sure we're all on the same page. Make sure we understand the specifications and the requirements and what is expected of you guys as participants. So we've broken up the rules into two sections. The first section is the out of game or the tourney section, and the second is the in game section. So in the tourney section we have, obviously there'll be one ban per team. The blue team bans first, red team bans second. There'll be a mandatory voice check for all 5 players of the team on Discord by the referees or CC volunteers/staff. And in case players have lag issues because of Discord or voice issues or whatever, they can turn off Discord after the voice check, but they will mandatorily have to attend the voice check. They will have to install it, if not already so. The team who's on the left side will be the blue team and will have the first pick and will also be called the host. If it is a best of set, then the teams will rotate sides after every match. Just a moment, Jirain. Yeah, I'm not very good at the overlay bit. Please, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not very good at this. My streamer is not in the best of health, so it's me trying to do things, all the things on my own. So pardon me for this, but yeah, I'll just try my best to work with what I have, I guess. Then moving on. Post game, the winning team will have to please upload the screenshot in Discord and share it with the people who are the referees. Scenic, the team to get 5 players in first will have the blue side. In the latter rounds, we will announce a separate mechanism for toss. But in the first couple of rounds, we will only have the team coming in first with all 5 players getting the first pick. In case you are later than 10 minutes from your assigned time, you will be disqualified. So we request you all to be punctual. In case you've not checked in, make sure you and your team have checked in and are available on time for your matches. Ideally, if your match is at 12 p.m., you and your team should be around by 11:50, checking in on Discord, just saying saying hi in the general chat, making sure you are in touch with the referees and the authorities, letting them know that you and your team are available. Bishi, while that probability is relatively low, I mean getting in all 5 players at exactly the same time, we will want to make sure that there is fairness to the best possible extent. Then once all the teams will have completed their games, we will ping for the next round and what needs to be done. The first day will have rounds 1 and 2, so each team will end up playing 2 matches in the first day. So that covers the Tourney section of it. Coming to the in-game section. So, as mentioned, end-game screenshots are compulsory and must be shared at the end of each match by both captains. Failure to do so will prohibit you from proceeding to the next rounds, which basically means that you have to ensure that at the end of the game you share the screenshot, the winners and the losers, with the authorities to ensure that the results are captured correctly and accurately. In case of a bad connection, or if players are facing lag issues or whatever, and we can restart the matches in under 3 minutes. If the request is made after 3 minutes, it will not be entertained. You will unfortunately have to continue playing with what you have. uh so CC, we are very particular about toxicity, guys. So you have to ensure that you are respectful of your opponents, of the CC staff, and of your teammates as well. And there is no toxicity whatsoever, no abusing, no disrespect, no hate. It's a friendly tourney, guys. Let's enjoy it, let's have fun, and make sure we improve our skill set. Then the final rule is one player from each team must record the game and submit the recording at the end of the game to the referee. It's just one player. We want to make sure there's no claims of cheating, no we want it to be a fair and fun tournament, basically, for all. And obviously, we want to also try and create some good content out of this tourney. So we hope you guys will contribute and make sure that you submit the recordings. Moving on, we're all already aware. I'll just quickly run you through the prizes. So the total cash prize is worth 5,000 rupees. The first team will get 3,000 rupees. The team coming second will get 2,000 rupees. And you obviously claim to fame and bragging rights. The top 8 teams will also be seeded for the upcoming CC event, so they will get a seed. And hopefully we will introduce major other events going forward. So you can definitely go ahead and do your best to try and rank in the top 8. Moving on, the CC roster, as yes, Bishi, you can, if you in case you're live streaming on your own channel, you can share that with us as well. So moving on, guys, the CCE roster. This is a poster designed by Crimson X from the CCE community. So all credits to him here. and we will definitely be looking to hire, a roster that will play for CCE with the following benefits. So the roster would get coaching and training. They'll also get a monthly stipend to ensure that they're motivated and challenging at all times. Then they will also be getting promoted as an esports player, and we'll make sure that they get a chance to attend all events going forward. Then you will also get opportunities to participate in all the events that we see, and that we can help you reach, along with the benefit of a CC jersey, as well as other perks of being a member of CC community and CC family. Coming to the next topic, the CC bootcamp. So, guys, this is something new that we're planning to introduce after the new year. The CC bootcamp will essentially be arcade style events, so various lane based or target based events that we will conduct to help you guys skill up, and try and figure out, enhance your basically skill caps, and make sure that you're playing competitively from all fronts. So, and we'll also do targeted training to help players achieve higher skill caps. We'll also conduct video sessions where we give feedbacks and tips from the experts on gameplay videos and submissions from the community. Any questions about this so far, guys? Any questions, guys? All right, so shall we move on with the fixtures then, in case you have no questions? Alrighty, guys, so here I go with the fixtures. Are we all ready? So here goes, guys. We have all 48 teams in the list. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and conduct the spin. As soon as the name comes up, we'll go ahead and put it in the placement, just to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay. What happened, Darshit? Why are you not ready? Alrighty, go, guys. So here goes. Can I start with the first spin? Let's go.
All
The first
stars.
team selected is All Stars. So let's go ahead and place them. Just a moment. There we go. 47 remaining.
A1 Penta Legends.
A1 Penta Legends. Number 2. So A1 Penta Legends, if you're watching the stream, you've not checked in, please make sure you check in. TGT Esports
Esports
Alpha.
Alpha.
I guess that's Bishi's team. Bishi, I hope you've checked in. Yep. So Bravo's not checked in. Bishi, please make sure they check in. Lights on. Yes, unfortunately, the registrations are over.
TGT Alpha.
Oops, I think we just selected them and forgot to remove them. Yeah. So let's do it again.
Air Esports.
Air Esports up next. Next up, Quad
Quad
Cats.
Cats.
Oops, I forgot to remove them again. So let me just get rid of them manually. Okay, guys, let me know if the music gets too annoying. I'll try and turn it off. Random
Random
5.
5.
Next up. Okay, random 5 also not checked in. If you're watching, guys, please do check in.
Team
Next
Rise.
up, we have Team Rise. By the way, Gotham, this time I did remember to, make sure that the spin duration is shorter, so you don't have to tolerate the music for that long. John J, to check in, you just have to log into your tournament account and click on the check in button. It's fairly simple. So last was Team Rise, right, guys? Just help me recall. I hope I've entered the name. Yep, I have.
Emperor.
Okay, we have Team Emperor. All right, checked in. Good job. Next up,
Order of Aries.
Order of Aries. Alrighty.
Valor
Next up,
Eclipse.
Valor Eclipse. So this is one of the old teams from the community, I believe.
Potato Warriors.
Potato Warriors. Next up, we have Potato Warriors. Okay. So I think I'll end up having to switch it to claps. I'm getting so much feedback for the music. Okay, customize. Where's the music? Da, 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 da. Okay. Do you want no sound or clapping? Where's the clapping? All right. Well, whatever. Yeah. After. Okay. Here you go, guys. Claps. All right, Gotham. I listen to you. No sound, but no sound becomes fairly monotonous. Anyways, guys, moving on. We have lots of names to go. Black Skulls Gaming next up. Excuse me. Black Skulls Gaming. In case you're watching, please check in. You've not checked in. Next up, we have Overpowered. So Overpowered. In case you're watching as well, please do check in. You've not checked in.
Flaw.
Okay, we have Zerzi's Flaw for the next team. Also not checked in. Guys, please make sure you're checked in. TGT Esports Bravo.
TGT Esports Bravo.
So both the TT teams getting into Group Alpha.
Ninjas
And the
Inkurdis/Nick.
last one for Group Alpha is Ninjas and Kurtas. Okay, Ninjas and Kurtas, you've also not checked in. If you're watching, please do check in. Geneva. Team Geneva. The first to go into Group Beta will be Team Geneva. Thank you for checking in, Team Geneva. Next up,
Team
Team
Infinity.
Infinity. Alrighty. Team Infinity checked in. Awesome. Alright, so we have a lot of discussion about pajamas and kurtas and desi. Interesting. Team Voltaics. Next up, Dragon
Dragon
Esports.
Esports.
Next up, it's gonna be Level Up. Team Level Up. So Level Up, you've also not checked in. In case you're watching, please do check in. Five
5-der.
DER. Okay, 5 DER if that's what it's called. Next up, Inertia Esports. Just want to make sure, guys.
Esports.
Has Inertia been added already? No, they haven't. So Inertia, you also not checked in. In case you haven't, in case you're watching, please do check in. Next up, Esports Club Conpar. Okay, Conpor. Okay, Akatsuki. Next up. Oops. Just a moment, guys. Yeah. Next up, we have Athame Gaming. Athame Gaming, apparently. That's how this machine likes to call it.
A1
A1
champions.
A1 champions. Next up, wow, whoa, lots of A1 players. Is this an Indonesian team? Do we know about this, guys? A1 champions in the house. Yep, Kunal. The tourney is open to all participants from SCA server.
Team Emerald.
Next up, we have Team Emerald. So Emerald, you've also not checked in. If in case you're watching, please make sure you check in.
A1 trio legends.
A1 Trio Legends. Wow. And Cosmic Fire up
Cosmic
next.
Fire.
Up next, we have Lonely Gods. Alrighty. And the last name for Group Beta. Who's it gonna be? Sage No Mercy. Sage No Mercy, please check in. And with that, we've locked in the beta as well. Time for Group Charlie. While it loads up, let's get to the names. Okay, just want to make sure there's no repeats because we have 17 entries left. Interesting. Okay, I might have missed one. We'll fix that up later. Okay,
Team Velocity.
Team Velocity. Let me just check. There we go. Team Velocity.
Apricity.
Team Apricity up next. Apricity, please check in case you haven't already. I mean, you haven't, but in case you're watching, please make sure you check in. Okay. Then we have F Bomb.
Bombi.
Alrighty. Up next, Team 5 Soft. Alrighty. Deadly Sins. Deadly Sins, while you're watching, please make sure you check in. GG
Nori.
Noor. The made it GG Noor. At number 6 in Group Charlie, we have GG Noor. Right up there.
A1 Penta Legends.
A1 Penta Legends. Alrighty. Next up, Bichu.
Biju.
Bichu, please check in. Anti-R gang.
Anti-RR gang.
Glad you're enjoying it, Bishi. Yes, Chief, I can see you crying. A1 Aces. I think this is second time A1 Aces are being added. Let me just check. I think that is the repeat. I'll just make sure. Karma, just log in to the A1 Penta Legends. Okay. So I guess it's A1 Aces at number 10. A1 Aces, all of A1, please check in. Yeah, I might have messed up. I'll fix that later, guys, in case it is a mess on my part. Indian Tigers.
Tiger.
So yeah, guys, I realized the seventh number is the mistake. A1 Penta Legends, that's come twice. We'll replace whoever is left last with them. Next up, Dim Sums. I know this is what we're watching, so I hope
Sims.
they've checked in. If not, call out to them to make sure they check in. Okay, they have. Awesome. And the last couple of names. Tor 2.0. Okay, I know. I think we have
2.0.
Tor 2.0 in the chat. Next up, Harmful Goals.
Harmful ghouls.
Alrighty. Next up, Team
Team Chidori.
Chidori. Okay, I don't know you even know what that means. And the last one, technically. So Clapham Cheeks. And I think the last one would be Eclipse, which goes here. So, guys, with that, we have our fixtures. I will quickly walk you through them for each of the matches, each of the groups. So, starting with Alpha, let me know if you can see it clear or if you want me to zoom in. So, first match tomorrow, Group Alpha, All Stars versus Ninjas and Kurtas. Then Emperor versus Order of Aries, Air Esports versus Overpowered. SWAT Cats versus Black Skulls, A1 Penta Legends versus TGT Esports, Team Rise versus Valor Eclipse, TGT Esports Alpha versus Xerxes Flaw, Random 5 versus Potato Warriors. Then moving on to Group Beta, Geneva versus Sage No Mercy at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Esports Club Kanpur versus Akatsuki. Dragon Esports versus A1 Trio Legends. Level Up versus Emerald. Team Infinity versus Lovely Gods. Inertia Esports versus Athame Gaming. Team Voltaics versus Cosmic Fire. Five Dir versus A1 Champions. You're saying yes, the tourney starts tomorrow. And then for Group Charlie. We have Team Velocity versus Clap Them Cheeks. So just to let you all know, Clap Them Cheeks, I think, are the second runners up of the tourney held, the Community Cup held by Bishi last month. Bichu versus Anti RR Gang. Team 5 SOF versus Tor 2.0. Deadly Sins versus Dim Sums. April City versus Team Chidori, Eclipse versus A1 Aces, F Bomb versus Harmful Goals, GG Nor versus Indian Tigers. So, guys, in case you missed it, you will get to see. You can see the final matches here in terms of the overview. So the timings and dates are listed. Okay, you can look for your matches here with the dates and timings, or you can just go to your respective group and you will see the structure in a manner like this. So you can see how it'll progress for you all, each of you. And with that, we come to the last section. So, guys, any final questions or queries regarding the tournament, regarding any other questions? A big shout out to all of you guys. You've been such amazing participants in the chat. It's been lovely having you guys and chit chatting with you. So big shout out to Darshit, Psychex Gaming. Guys, do definitely check out his stream if you want to watch some awesome gameplay, especially as a support. Jirain is one of the really good supports that we have, who's transitioned from AOV. Guys, the timings are mentioned. Let me just show it to you again. If you go to matches, right? If you go to matches, you can select your group, and you will see the timings here. Can you see? So Bishi, the round robin will only be for the finale. So how the finale works is basically, let me just show you guys the structure of the finale as well. So from each of the groups, we'll have one finalist coming into the finale. Okay. The first match would be number 2 versus number 3, or Beta versus Charlie. Then it'll be Alpha versus winner of Beta versus Charlie. Then it'll be losers of both the matches playing together, and then we will have a grand finale. So that is how what I mean by the round robin. Refrano, unfortunately, we do not have spec mode, so it's going to be difficult to stream the tournaments. We will be trying to stream on a best effort basis submissions from the members of the community. Any other questions, guys? Bishi, I hope I've been able to explain the structure of the finale. Last few questions, guys. Sorry, I didn't get you, Jirain. No, Bishi, they don't get a buy. Essentially, all of them have to play each other. Each of them will end up playing 2 rounds. Okay. To give you an idea, let's say, so basically you have to lose twice to get knocked out here, right? So winner of Beta versus Charlie will face Alpha. Let's say Alpha loses, they'll get a second chance here. If Beta loses here, they'll get a second chance, and if Charlie loses here, they get a second chance. So all three of them get a second chance. Make sense? Sure, Jiren, we'll touch base with you offline on this if that works. Alrighty, guys. Any other questions? And also, Bishi, just so before I forgot to mention, so in the finales, these three matches will be best of three. This final one will be a best of five. Hope that clarifies, guys. Any final questions before we sign off and start preparing for the Tony tomorrow? Alrighty, guys. So with that, just the final word from my end. On behalf of CC, guys, it's taken us 6 months to touch 1,000 subs. We started, on the 9th of May. The 10th of May, we were incorporated as a YouTube channel, and the sky is literally the limit. In 6 months, we've touched 1,000 subs, and the target now going forward, guys, is when we complete 1 year, let's try to touch 10K subs and hopefully have 500K views for our channel. So we look forward to your support and continued support and love. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for all the action about the tournament. Chief, BO3 is from round three onwards. That is quarterfinals onwards. Let me just clarify. So the knockouts is obviously a knockout. The qualifier is also a single round. The quarters and semis are best of three, and then the finale playoffs are also best of three. The grand finale is a best of five. Imoblaze, you just have to log in. Any one member of the team can just log in and click check in. Hope that clarifies. Any final questions, guys? All right. So with that, we thank you for tuning in today. That's okay, Emo. Any one person can check in. That's fine. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Good night. Have a great day ahead. Practice hard for the tourney from tomorrow. Cheers and all the very best to all the teams and participants. We look forward to having a fun tourney and a blast. Cheers. Good night.